Recently, I received a comment and it inspired me to make this video here today, and it's about new players coming to the game and the grind that they're going to experience and how that grind actually changes over time. I want to explain to you guys how the system works and why when you come as a brand new player to Diablo Immortal right now, things go very fast. Things are very fun and exciting, but eventually those exciting fun times do slow down and things become a bit more, we'll call them, normal. Guys, I love Diablo Immortal. This is a game I've been playing since before it even launched, and I've dedicated years of my life to this game, and now I'm covering it here on my Echo Gaming channel. Let's break down exactly what I'm talking about regarding the grind. Everything inside of Diablo Immortal revolves around your combat rating, which is how much what you're able to encounter in the game, what those limits are. You could always check out your stats. If you come up over here, you click on this right here, and you can go to your attributes. You'll see your combat rating. As of right now, I'm 58,429. You could call me a light to mid spender inside of the game. Definitely not a whale. All of your stats are here. You can see more attributes for your resonance down below and your accuracy. You could have your armor, armor pen, potency, and resistance. These are important numbers that you'll want to know as you go. But your combat rating is actually what's going to kind of gate you going to different difficulties inside of the game. When you click on the map over here, you have the ability to change your difficulty level. Notice right here, if I want to go to Inferno 12, I don't have the combat rating, 58,500, to be able to effectively take on the monsters in that zone. But if I were to go down to 10, it's super easy. 9, 8, all the way to where you guys are starting on normal, where there's no combat rating. Then Hell 1 has 520, Hell 2, 12,600. Combat rating determines what content you could participate in inside of the game, and you get your combat rating up from the gear and basically from the gems and your levels inside of the game. Combat rating is also going to impact the levels of difficulty that you can do over here in the Heliquary. Notice I am not strong enough to take down this boss right here, although I do go effectively take it down with a bunch of teammates and things when I run things with my warband. But just examples there of things that are gated by your combat rating. But that doesn't really have to do with the speed of the grind, and the speed of the grind is really what we're here to talk about today. And that has to do with over here on your player icon. If you click on your name, you'll see the server Paragon level. This is the close to maximum Paragon level you're able to attain on your server, and it's also worth noting that all servers have the same server Paragon level. There are no newer servers that have lower server Paragons or older servers that have higher. They are all the same, and actually it's been a while since they've done it, but servers do get merged together to increase activity inside of the game. Now, there's some important numbers here that I really want to talk about regarding your server Paragon level. It's now 1,360. That is how many levels above level 60 you're able to get inside of the game. Level 60 is when you start the game, you get through some of the campaign, you reach level 60, max level. It's just the beginning, right? Because then you get into server Paragon levels. These have already been reduced over time. It was around 1,300, then it got knocked down to like 500 or maybe even less. They always are manipulating these numbers so that things don't get too out of control. But the point is we are all on the same page. We are all at the same spot. But when you start and you're playing the game, you're going to get a ton of rewards because you are so far behind. Notice I'm 5 levels above the server Paragon level right now. 1,365, 5 levels above the requirement, or the max, 1,360. So you'll read here, you are above the server Paragon level. Experience rewards are reduced. Status, reduced experience rewards. This is the XP I'm at, and I'm only getting 50% of the rewards. So what does this mean? Well, first of all, it means the grind for me has slowed down even more, and it gets to points where you feel like you're actually at a halt. So for me, for everything that someone is, For everything that someone does that's at 1,360, my friend Chris right here is at 1,360. He completes this task, which is for 100 experience. He's getting normal rewards, 100% of rewards. He's gonna get the 100 experience from that activity. While me, because I'm at 50% of those rewards, I'm only gonna get 50% of that experience. And as you progress more and more, when I'm at 1366, 1367, 1368, 69, 1370, I'll be getting as little as 10% of those rewards. Meaning for the 100 experience activity that Chris is doing, because he's at the server Paragon level, perfectly at that level, he's getting 100 XP, I'm only gonna be getting 10. What this mechanic is one that's put in place so that people that play the game excessively, big grinders in the game, don't get so far ahead of people that the newer players can't catch up. And this is where we're going to be talking about the entire catch-up mechanic. And this is important because you, as a newer player to the game, you are way under server Paragon. Maybe you're not even Paragons yet. Maybe you're level 60, Paragon level 1, 2, 3. Your catch-up mechanic is massive because you're going to be getting 1,600 times the rewards that someone that is at the server Paragon level will get. So for Chris right here, he's doing this activity that gets him 100 experience. He's at server Paragon level 1,360, while you, a brand new player or a newer player way behind in the server Paragon level, for the same 100 experience that he got for that quick activity, you're gonna get 1,600 experience. Basically 16 times the experience that he's getting. Because, well, even more than that, you're gonna get, he's at 100%, you're at 1,600%. Do you understand? When you're playing through the game at the early stages, I'm talking, no server Paragon level, 100 server Paragon, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to like into the thousands of server Paragon. So if you're at server Paragon level 1,000, you're still going to be getting insane rewards. 1,600 times what someone that's at the server Paragon level is getting. 3,200 times what I'm getting with the numbers you're seeing right here, because I'm getting 50% reduced because the game doesn't want me to get too far ahead so that newer players can never catch up. And what happens is when you're starting to play the game, it goes quick. You do an activity, bam, your experience goes up. You do a quick thing, bam, your experience goes up. It's so rewarding. Now, when I downloaded the game and when I started playing, it was not like that. I was a player from day one. I never got to experience what it was like to gain that XP and those Paragon levels so quickly because I never had to play catch up. But many players that download the game today are exactly in that position. So you play the game for a week and you're, wow, I got myself to 800 server Paragon level in only a week. Echo's been playing for 3.5 years and he's at 1,365. I am crushing the game. And you know what? Yeah, you are. You are crushing the game and you're having fun, and that's something that's really important. But then you're gonna notice, you're at 1,000, 1,100, 1,150. Wow, this grind is slowing down a little bit. I'm not seeing as much progress. This feels a lot slower. And that's because it is slower because you're getting less of that bonus experience because that catch-up mechanic is starting to wean off. So your 1,600% rewards is gonna turn into 1,500, 1,400, 1,300, all the way and down until you get to the server Paragon level, when you'll be then getting 100% rewards, which are the actual rewards you're supposed to get for the activity that you're doing inside of the game. And then like me, when you get above, you will be getting reduced rewards. And I'll tell you, when you're sitting at like a 10% reward, you have to grind all day, tons of hours of grind to gain one server Paragon level. And some of the best players inside of the game, they do that because they want that little advantage for any of the activities, the leaderboards, the battlegrounds, or things that they're trying to do in the game. But when you're feeling that, and the reason, like I mentioned, that I'm bringing this up here today is because I received this question. And I couldn't find it. I wanted to share it with you on the screen and give credit to the person that made the comment, but I couldn't find it, unfortunately. He said, I was grinding and crushing it in the game, and now I'm sitting around 1200 server Paragon, and things are just slow. I'm just not progressing. And it's because of this catch-up mechanic. So I wanted to put out a video explaining how that works. And I think I did a decent job clarifying. If you found this valuable, please subscribe to the channel, because I'm now putting regular videos for Diablo Immortal out on my mobile gaming channel, Echo Gaming. Make sure you subscribe. I'll see you back here with another video tomorrow.